Oh no, there's a conflict. I don't think it's gonna work. Did I get it? Well, I was very wrong, Heather.
Typical.
I thought that the Mumm-Ra Funko Pop was going to be hard to get, but as you can see here, it's almost 12:30 and it's still available. We logged into your account and you have the ability to buy one if you wanted to.
Wow.
Yeah. So I, on the other hand, was able to buy 2.
Weird.
I was able to get early access, but when I first tried to do this, I hit the button and it popped up saying that it was unable to process. Hit early access, and then it brings you to this screen, and then you can hit confirm. You can only redeem 2 of this reward. So I ended up going for 2. So I had prizes for Patreon. So what it would do after that is take you to your payment screen. So you had already used your points. Now you can make your payment. This was very simple. Just as long as you stay on this page and you refresh so you get their early access, the user can only redeem 2 of this reward. When I was trying previously and it wouldn't work, there was some sort of error and it kept bringing that up. But eventually it worked and I was able to get 2 of the figures. I did receive the email because I wanted to get notified. So there's the email. I think it came in at 12:01, so a little bit later than the actual drop, but still nonetheless, it works.
So my question is, did you have to use 1,000 points or just the 500?
I believe it was 1,000 points. Anytime you hit confirm, you are using 500 points. So this is the highest count Funko Pop so far. So the Sanrio one will be the highest, which is 7,500. 1,200 was the first, 750 was the second, Mumm-Ra 3,500 is the third, and it still isn't sold out. I wonder how this Elite one is going to do, which is a 7,500 piece Sanrio Cinema Roll.
Once we figure out this whole thing with the Mumm-Ra, whether it sells out or not, I think this will give us a good gauge on that. The Mumm-Ra, it goes off on 5/26 at 9 a.m. Pacific.
Right, so it has a few days to sell out.
Yeah.
So they're giving you the opportunity to get it over the next couple of days.
Yeah, I'm curious if it will.
So this just in, at about 1:09 p.m. Eastern time, maybe just a bit before, the Mumm-Ra did sell out. That's according to Dish Trackers. I went onto the website to confirm. That's a 3,500 piece. I knew that it was going to be a relatively popular piece. I thought it would sell out a lot quicker. So now we wonder, how will the Sanrio Funko Pop do? More information to come once that Funko Pop drops. It used to be that everybody would buy the cool things if they knew what it was or not. And I figured that would be the case here because it is a creepy horror sort of character from an 80s cartoon series that everybody seems to love, which is Thundercats. I was never a huge fan of it. I used to watch it as a kid, but I was more of a He-Man guy.
Which I thought Mumm-Ra was a part of that.
You did think that. You thought it was Masters of the Universe, but it's not true. But see, I liked the big, muscly guys with little underpants on when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
That's what I would go after.
Yeah, same. I go after that all the time.
They had a very big sword.
Yep.
Very big sword.
A very big sword.
So, of course, this drop did not go the way that I thought it would go. I'm surprised. I really am. I thought that this was going to be an immediate sellout. When I originally tried to get this, I was clicking the button and it kept giving me errors, basically telling me that it couldn't process it. Oh. And I was like, what the hell is going on here? Because I was also confused about something and I wasn't sure if I needed to go to my notify me email. I thought maybe that would have something to do with the sale. But it eventually, when I refreshed, it popped up saying I could spend my points. I did go to my email and the email did show up, but it showed up at 12:01 p.m.
Interesting.
Yeah, it didn't show up right on the dot. So if it were a 750 piece, there was no chance in hell waiting around for that email. Yeah. So I would suggest not even signing up for the email unless it's a high count piece like this one.
God.
I mean, this isn't even a high count piece. It's 3,500 pieces among the 30,000 that they typically make.
Well,
it's just a fraction.
We don't know if it's 30,000.
We know, Heather. Come on. You know they're making ridiculous amounts of these things.
I think it's at least 15 plus. I don't know about 30. That seems like
Heather,
a lot.
there are Funko Pops that have stickers on them that say 30K limited.
Nuh-uh.
Yes. The one I was thinking about was this Rocket Raccoon PX exclusive. It says 25K on there.
That's crazy.
So when I see 25K, I'm thinking that in a normal common release, it's more than 25K.
You have a good point.
The other one that I can remember was a Star-Lord Funko Pop that went with that rocket that was 20K. I want to say there was a 30K count Funko Pop, and it was like right on the front of the box. And if you know which one it is or what one I'm talking about, please comment down below. Is it a Galactus? I feel like it's a Galactus or something, but I can't remember.
You felt like it was a Star-Lord, and then it was 20K, and then you felt like it was a Rocket the Raccoon. So are you just going to keep guessing character names until you land on the right one?
I'm feeling like you should shut the f up. And then the second thing I wanted to talk about are these Funko Pops. So this is the Funimation Cosplay NFT Funko Pops. This is Series 2. One of our friends, Lance, reached out to let me know that there's an error here. If you look at the Neko Mech Franny in the bottom right corner, it's the Grail. Look at that box, okay? It glows in the dark, but there's no sticker on it. They must have forgotten to put that on, or maybe it wasn't originally glow in the dark. But Funko, we're here to let you know from our friend Lance, you need to update this box because this is pretty screwed up.
It's really not that bad, but
It's pretty fucked up. It's messed up. And you know what? Lance wanted me to let you know that you screwed up big time. And you should probably fix the problem. So that's what Lance said. Let's take an up-close look at these Funko Pops. So you got Spirit Candle Franny.
I love that.
That's an interesting looking Funko Pop.
I like it a lot.
Literally, it looks like it's a candle.
I think that's my favorite.
And it's like burning.
Yeah,
Do you think it would have been cooler if it's like little flame was like a flame and not white?
I mean, I think it's supposed to be black and white. I dig it.
Ronin Freddy. He has like a flaming sword there.
I like his mask on the side.
And he has a mask on the side. Reminds me of like those anime cartoon things. I don't watch any of this stuff, so I don't know a damn thing. Idol Franny.
She's cute.
Where she's like dressed in an outfit. Looks like she has headphones on. Then there's Yokai Crown Freddy. That's a legendary as well. That's a pretty cool looking one. He looks like, I don't know, like the Human Torch or something. He's like on fire. He's got like fire hands. He has fire underneath him.
Is his hair fire also? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think so.
No, but doesn't it sort of look like it because it's red?
Sort of, but I like that his head is a crown.
Yeah,
that's
neat.
badass. That might be the coolest one of this entire set for me. Ultimate Freddy, where he's in a proto mech.
That's fun.
That's a cool one. And then Neko Mech Franny, which is supposed to glow in the dark, but Funko screwed this up in a really big way. Good job, Funko. I mean,
well, what if it's no longer glow?
Maybe they stopped it to not glow anymore. But if we go back and look, here are the Funko Pops. So isn't it weird that the candle one doesn't glow? It's an actual candle, right?
No, it says glow in the dark on the box.
What?
Yeah.
That's weird.
So now I'm confused. So did they like switch the glow in the dark sticker? Like, does that one not glow and the Franny on the bottom glow?
I don't know. I don't like it.
Or did they like not put the glow?
They screwed something up.
There?
Somebody right here is actually commenting that it's an error on that box. That the Spirit Candle glows. So they're pointing out what we're glowing out. And it says it has a great
glowing out.
Did I say glowing out?
Yeah.
Oh my god. What we're pointing out. He's right. This is a great looking one for glow in the dark. It's a white Funko Pop. White Funko Pops glow really nicely.
I hope that it does glow. I really do.
I'd much rather it glow than the one with the sword.
Yeah.
Look, the one that looks like it's on fire is badass. Like, not the entire thing glows, only certain parts of it glows. And look, it's Franny. Is that her sitting on speakers?
Yeah, it looks like it.
That's like a whole thing. She even has a microphone in her hand. I didn't even notice any of that. So even though I'm not a fan of anime, I personally think that set is very cool.
It is very neat.
I really like the Freddy Funko with the flames and the crown head. I like that one the most. I also like the candle one. We might have to go for this drop. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to think about it.
Don't.
You know, I had to go back because there's something I realized. There's not a Mythic Funko Pop wrapped into this. No Mythic pack.
Okay.
And in the first round of this, the first series did have a Mythic. If I remember correctly, it was the first Mythic. But remember, it had all those issues. It was that big mech Freddy.
Yeah.
Like the arm kept breaking off or the sword kept breaking off. Yeah. So maybe they decided against it because of that?
Maybe.
So what do you think about this drop, and what do you think about the Mumm-Ra? I'm blown away still. I can't believe it. I cannot believe that Funko Pop is still up. He is so cool looking.
He's
black light. I like his staff with a skull on it. It's such a badass Funko Pop. You didn't even go for it.
Yeah, why would I?
I just named off all the reasons. What do you mean?
You got one. What do I need one for?
I got two for our Patreon. You know, if you guys aren't on our Patreon, you should go and join at patreon.com/Gastlecast. There's a lot to offer over there, and supporting us means the world. We do giveaways, we show you upcoming Mischief Toys things, and much, much more every single month through our Google Meet call. During those calls, we meet up and hang out. All the fellow collectors are there. We have a real blast, lots of laughs, and a lot of excitement. So make sure you check out patreon.com/Gastlecast for more details. Guys, what did you think about everything we talked about in this video? We would love to know your thoughts.
Did you get a Mumm-Ra? Are you old enough to know who Mumm-Ra is? Because I had no idea. Did you dig it? Did you like seeing the process that Chris showed us before? What do you think about the newest NFT drop? Let us know all of that and more in the comment section down below.
So one last update, we can see that Mumm-Ra is selling on eBay for between $85 and $100. So there's one for 90, one for 100, and then you have two there for 85. One thing I didn't even take into account is that people might not have points to get the early access, meaning that they will have to go on the secondary market to buy it. So I guess it's not shocking that some of these sold, but what is shocking to me is that they were up on the website for as long as they were. In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Donald Lomax, Devontae McFarland, Star Rosas, Marchitect, Dave Adler, Adam and James from Shadow Force Collectibles, Nick Mastromico, Nick, Ryan Drotar, and Nathan Bakken. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys rock so hard. Make sure you check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast. As I mentioned before, it is a great time. It's so much fun. Highly recommend that you go and join. Not only are you supporting the channel, but you're also a part of a lot of fun every single month during those Google Meet chats. And we do tell you about all sorts of upcoming Mischief Toys things, and I think that is literally the cherry on the top of the cake when it comes to everything that happens during those calls.
I don't think that cherries are on cakes typically. I think that's like the cherry on top of an ice cream sundae. I think it would be icing on the cake.
Icing, okay, so it's the icing on the, thank you Heather for the dessert.
Unless you like really weird cherries on your really weird cake. It's the icing
on the cake. So go and check it out at patreon.com/Gastlecast for all the details. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, and a little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. You don't want to miss a new content. We have a blast here. Come and watch us every Sunday between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern. This upcoming live on Sunday is going to feature our Living Dead weekend reveals. All right, that's all we've got for you. Thank you so much for staying until the end. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.